Welcome in, everybody.
Color the skin, either woman or man. Just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete.
Please smack that thumbs up as you come in. We're going to be talking about a few things today. Drop down and let me know who's here. Shout out to everybody in the building and everybody on the replay. Y'all, please smack that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not.
Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment too. Yeah. We're going to see you on the flip.
Okay, y'all. So we're going to talk about a few things before we get to the Jamal White and the things that's going on with him, the 7-year-old that was kidnapped and allegedly kidnapped in Milwaukee. It's seeming a little bit shady now. So right before I came on, I checked my messages, and shout out to my sleuth that sent me this information, because I wouldn't have known. But, you know, we've been talking about Naziah Harris, of course, and this message was about Mimi Young. Now, I didn't follow a lot of stuff. I didn't follow any of the things that she did, but recently I talked about her. She did a video about Frog Island and something about Roxy and all of that. And so one of the things, I mean, it's so disturbing what I've seen. So I don't know if y'all follow Mimi or not. Shout out to T Beezy. How you doing? Good to see you in the building. So yeah, okay. So y'all know that they have been saying that Mimi had kids by Jarvis, and you know, some things I didn't believe, you know. But this particular video that I'm gonna show is about her children, and she appears to be having a mental breakdown. And I felt like I was watching a Muhammad, you know. I mean, I'm very concerned about her kids. This appeared to be like some hours ago. She is going through it. So yes, y'all come into the building. Y'all, please smack the thumbs up. It is very important. And if you support the channel and the content and me, just smack the thumbs up and share us out, please. I would greatly appreciate that. And so let me just show y'all what I'm talking about.
It's shit every fucking where. Handprints of shit every fucking where, bro. This is the life of a fucking autism parent. You close your eyes for 5 fucking minutes. You think your other fucking kid gonna help you out just a little bit, bro, right? It's shit every fucking where. Handprints of shit every fucking where, bro. And then all that motherfucking baby daddy can do is listen. Fucking sick of this shit. The baby gate. The baby gate ain't doing shit.
Oh shoot, I didn't even let it play all the way. So I'm gonna have to start it over. But yeah, that is very concerning to me when a mother has lost her cool. She's depending on the kids to help and all of this kind of stuff. She's not okay, and she needs help. Y'all heard her mention who the kid's father, and she didn't say Jarvis. I'm just pointing that out.
It's shit every fucking where. Handprints of shit every fucking where, bro. This is the life of a fucking autism parent. You close your eyes for 5 fucking minutes. You think your other fucking kid gonna help you out just a little bit, bro, right? It's shit every fucking where. Handprints of shit every fucking where, bro. And then all that motherfucking baby daddy can do is listen. Fucking sick of this shit. The baby gate. The baby gate ain't doing shit. This already hopped over this motherfucking shit. These is fucking clothes, bro. I gotta keep getting rid of fucking clothes. Keep buying motherfucking diapers and shit. I'm motherfucking sick of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can call me a crash out. I don't give a fuck. This is the life of a fucking autism parent dealing with 2 motherfucking kids with disabilities. That one don't listen to fucking shit. Don't nobody gotta say to her. That motherfucker, all he wanna do is diaper dive. I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of it.
Wow. She seems to be going through a lot, and I had no idea, the life that she lives, but I don't even know how she had time to even be out searching and doing what she was doing for Naziah. Yeah, man. Shout out to my BFF in the building. Shout out to Chill Will in the building, and shout out to who did I just see? We got Miss Tracy, and we got Tracy in the building, and also T Beezy in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, this is not okay, y'all. If you can't handle the kids, man, if you don't have help, she got to do something better than that. I know when they take smaller kids, you can drop them off at the fire department. The kids her age, I don't know, but I guess she could surrender her rights or something, because she sounds like she was ready to end it all. And so I gotta go to the original post that I was sent, and I'm gonna read that to y'all, but I got another piece in here to that. Hold on.
That motherfucker, all he wanna do is diaper dive. I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of it. Look at this fucking shit, bro. Like, I'm so fucking tired of this shit, bro. Look at this guy. I'm so fucking tired of this fucking shit. Jonathan Thomas Reese, I cannot stand your motherfucking ass. I hate you. I fucking hate you for this shit. For this shit, I hate you. And you are the reason why I do not like fucking men anymore. And I'm tired of begging, bitch. I'm tired of begging your ass to give me a fucking mental break. You bitch ass. I'm tired of begging your ass. So now I'm about to ask my fucking ancestors, everybody in my fucking ancestral fucking group, the goddamn angels, everybody, kick a bitch ass. Bro, I'm going to the nearest motherfucking lake, river, ocean. I don't give a fuck. The highest motherfucking bridge, bitch. I need to fucking feel something. I'm jumping off that motherfucker, no cap. I can't stand this motherfucking life. Because if I had a choice, bitch, I would be a motherfucking bird.
Man, if that didn't remind me of Feeny, and man, what do y'all think about that? I don't know if she did. I don't know where she is right now. So the post was posted 15 hours ago. Miss Tracy said, "Get a babies to CPS." I don't know how that worked, but they'll sure take them. So yeah, they should be able to drop them off too if they'll take them. And so 15 hours ago, somebody said this the lady Mimi that was looking for Naziah. Somebody need to check on those kids. This seemed like a cry for help. Absolutely, it's a cry for help. God bless her. She has crashed out for sure. She is tired. Not yeah, for real. Like, she has lost it. She does not have the ability to take care of those kids anymore. I mean, both of the kids is little, and she's saying you would think your other kid would help you and all that. Like, oh my God, and the child is throwing feces everywhere and stuff like that. I feel bad for her, but this is not the way. So I'm looking at that post right now, and it's people that understand what she's going through. Let me see what they saying. Very sad. She's overwhelmed with life. She needs some balance and prayer. She never once said anything about hurting the kids. She's tired. Sending healing energy her way. Well, she said she was about to jump off of it. She didn't say she was taking the kids, but where did she take the kids while she was going to jump? That's my concern, okay? She needs services. Yeah. What? Okay. This is when anybody that loves her and her babies need to come and help her. She's definitely crying out for help. I will hate to hear or have something happen to her or those babies. It's stuff like this that gets ignored, then everyone give an opinion after it's too late. I wonder if she okay, y'all. I don't even follow her, but I'ma check. Let's all pray for her family and friends need to be doing a welfare check on her. Although she hasn't made a mention of harming her babies, it's not like it can't or won't happen. If she is to the point of jumping herself, that is harmful to her children because she might be taking them with her and she just didn't say it. I don't know, but if she get man, she need some help, man. I wonder if she have family that helps her out. It is sad. Man, but these people are right. People that can relate, people that understand what she's going through says she needs some help. Remove those babies until she get treated for mental health. And you know what? Kenya told me that she has some mental health, and I don't know the lady. But I see it though. Kenya wasn't lying. I know it'd be hard to hear, but it's her truth. She's not speaking of harming the kids. She's not even talking to the kids. Yeah, she is. To me, she is a danger to the kids and herself. I mean, severely. She's saying that she hate the baby daddy, like she's in that mode right now, and it truly reminds me of Afeni. It doesn't sound like she has any support. It don't, right? Because she would have called somebody if she had support. You right. Like most people that have support, they wouldn't get on social media and do that. Wow, definitely. It definitely sounds like she has some mental health issues. Wow, I'm gonna go check her page. I mean, I see that the video came from Mimi Young. So somebody give her a break, please. I know sometimes it's not ideal as a mother, but someone tell her there are options. She can give them up for adoption. Even being as upset as she is, her words are powerful. She doesn't hurt herself or the babies, my God. Or I hope she don't. Does anyone know the ages of those children? There are free summer programs that she may be able to sign them up for. She talking about a summer program, and they got both of them has autism, and the one kid is throwing crap all over the house and stuff, and she's complaining about constantly buying clothes and stuff like this. Is something that is ongoing. And the sad part about it, y'all, is it's getting worse. It's gonna get worse with that big ugly bill. It's gonna get worse. And I'm hearing that all of the changes with you know, Medicaid and all of that, Medicaid, Medicare, and all of that stuff, it's gonna happen like the at the end of the year. So bringing in a new year is gonna be a freaking a mess. So all of those programs that they had, and man, it's about to be different, y'all. It's about to be so different. And they waiting until the end of the year because they don't want to mess up the elections. But soon as January hit, inauguration and all that, it's gonna be hell for a lot of people. And they already predicting certain things. Somebody said, so it's gonna man. And you know who's gonna suffer? The children. People having children. The children themselves and elderly people will suffer the most. So if you having a hard time now, may God be with you. Gotta come up with a plan. Somebody said, I'm autistic, mom, so I can definitely feel for this. I've been in this situation many times, sending love and prayers, and it is just so disheartening that so many kids develop this autism, something that you didn't barely hear about. And I'm gonna just leave that there. How you doing, Brooke? Welcome in. The children will be the most affected. Exactly, because the school lunches, and I mean, some children don't even eat until they go to school. Now they not gonna eat at home. They not gonna eat at school. I just see it being horrible. Like, the only thing that would fix this if it would be if the community banded together and helped the situation. I mean, it's gonna have to be like that, or people that just can donate tons of money. The government is not, man. Somebody said it's not easy. Hopefully she is getting parent training. Do it sound like she getting parent training? Like, no, she ain't getting no training. There is no book on raising children, and she has children with disabilities. That's how she described them. So she ain't, man, if she had parenting classes, she would not be boy, people just be saying people just be talking. Okay, let me go look at her page. But shout out to my sleuth that sent me that. There's like, I don't know how true this is, but this is what's going on. Oh shoot, her name is popular right now. But wait a minute, that's not. Oh, somebody said 10:30 going live. Meet me on there. You got me effed up. Me young. I'm so SSA. You talking crazy. Wait a minute, nah. Hold on. She sound mad. Now let's see what she mad about. She laid down her children. What? Need to stop trolling. Hold on, I hope she did a video. Oh my god. We can't do your videos. Wait a minute now. What? Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. Can somebody cut my grass? Wait. Let's get to this. Go back to this post where the lady was said 10:30 going live. Meet me on there. You got me effed up. Let's see if she went live on this person. She ain't went live. Okay, let's see what Mimi did. Okay, an hour ago, Mimi posted, God is good. Thank you, everyone who reached out to me with those, with your testimonials, your problems and struggles. I see a lot of similarities. I thought I was alone with some of these things. I realized people are struggling in silence. I've never been the silent type. You gonna hear what I gotta say. A cry for help can go hand in hand with advocacy. I advocate for children, but I also advocate for the parents. She advocate for children. She was calling her kids Ingas and MFers and all that. Like, I say advocate for yourself and your household, because it starts at home. I hope everyone finds a community that accepts them, not judge them. Well, hey, you're judging and telling the truth is two different dang on things. When you put your stuff out on social media and have people concerned, expect for people to talk, because I wouldn't be talking about this right now if I wouldn't have looked at that video and became concerned for the children and her well-being. I did not follow her through all of the stuff. I've been told that she is a clout chaser and stuff like that, and people that said that she a clout chaser will say that this is another attempt to get some attention. But I see that she needs some help, because even if you crazy enough to go on and do that as a joke, you still need some help. But I don't think this is a joke. That wasn't a joke. She was serious. She need help with those kids. And just because she okay typing okay now don't mean that she's okay. Because hold on. Let me see if she did any other videos after that. Oh, see, she deleted that video that she did. Oh, she got Rain of Fire in her content. Hold on, what's she saying?
People just be weird.
Oh,
some people will be
she's
doing
talking about her.
acting like they trying to save somebody. The whole time they trying to cover something up. I'm good. Ma'am, I can see right through you, and just go ahead and tell all these people that you already done slept with this man. You can't lie to a seer. You did. You probably one of the baby moms. And you probably got pissed off, because that's what it's looking like. And that's what I see. You got pissed off that he was with her. You said.
Wait a minute. Okay, so this is Rain of Fire, and the title, I mean, in the video, somebody had asked Rain, and because she got it pinned on her video, she said, "You and Mimi need to coordinate." And this is why Rain of Fire was like, "Don't compare me to nobody. I don't work with nobody," and stuff like that. And she decided to do a video off of that comment. And Mimi seen it, then shared it and shared it on her page. Said, so let's try this again. I said what I said. That's what Rain said. And then she titled, Mimi said, "I can't wait for God to take you out. I'm gonna go ask him right now." Oh my God. Whoa. Sheesh. Welcome in, Precious Pieces. How you doing? That lady ain't okay. She is not, Talanda. I don't want her to advocate for my children talking like that. Exactly. Like what? I had to edit the video and bleep out them ingas and bands and all that she was saying. Like, girl. Okay, let's finish this.
Now, you know, if her grandma can cry out in public and ask for people to help find her granddaughter and then sell her house a few days later, because she know that the police cannot issue a search warrant simply because the house is newly vacated. Some of the buttermilk ain't clean with you neither. You got something to do with it. And I also saw that you pushed him to hurt her.
What?
So not only do I hope that her entire family gets locked up, I'm going to make sure the truth comes out for you. And you can go to jail. So I recently did a video, and someone in my comments told me that Miss Mimi actually broke into this car shop. Don't ask me why, but here's a clip.
Oh, I already played this. This is the clip I played when Roxy showed up.
Damn, because they would have came in here. Said, we in here. We good. Yeah, we good. I'm gonna lie. So as I replay that clip, and I talk to women, a lot of women on a daily basis, for readings, for cleansings, for a lot of things. Why the hell is she breaking in stuff? What would she get out of this? So then I go and do some research, because I'm like Inspector Gadget, and I type in your name. You have a lot of aliases, by the way. So then I find out that you are connected to, correct me if I'm wrong, Ypsilanti, Detroit.
She laughing at how
and
she
it's
said
funny
it.
Because someone tagged me in a video saying that Jarvis, the guy with the 20 kids, or 20 baby mamas, he had a second home in that area
near Frog Island. So I went digging and I researched Frog Island. So I saw a lot of paths, trees, a lot of abandoned homes, cabins, rivers, and what stood out to me were those rocks by the river.
Now I seen this before. I'm just trying to see where is if Mimi gonna say anything. That's the only thing I'm waiting on.
I did hear Frog Island. I was waiting on Azaya to come to me because I already felt like too many people were pulling on her. She came. And then she was crying. And I then asked her, I said, were you buried like you told me? Or were you down this river? She told me in parts. I don't know what that meant. It could mean that this very same Mimi person is splitting up all of her stuff and putting it in different areas. Or it could mean that a piece of her is left there. Now, when I looked at the rocks, I automatically saw a lifeless body, and she got thrown to the rocks. I saw her head smash on the rocks. I did see that. I felt her very strongly there as well. I do think a lot of people should go and look for her there. However, I stand strongly by what I said in my last video, especially because they last pinned his phone off of, I think it's Rogue River, and it's literally 7 to 8 miles away from the video that I said that Nazaya gave me all these visions. So I still stand by that, but that Frog Island is a strong connection, like a pool there as well. And as for everyone else who's saying, I'm just doing this for clout, I find y'all disgusting. Because if this was your child, you would want everyone to look for your child. And keep in mind, my next video will be on Mercedes Tolliver. This isn't my usual content.
Mimi ain't said a word.
If I can help somebody, if I can use my gifts to help find a missing child, I'm going to do that. People just be weird.
Hold on, let me see. Let's see what she's saying. I don't know, it's starting to look like Mimi doing a lot for attention. Hold on. Well, dang, Mimi the one that posted the video. She ain't even said nothing in here. Who paid her to reach this hard? Crazy, I was finna inbox you this video. Somebody said, bye, Felicia. Facts are facts, love, and you ain't stated nan fact. Just spewing stuff from your mouth. Bye, loser. Interesting.
Until my mother tell my dad I said.
Okay, so she okay. That's what I was concerned about. She's okay. We seeing that she's okay. I don't know for how long. Goodness gracious. Hold on, y'all. Let me go look at something else right quick. But shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, please smack the thumbs up. What the heck is she? Wait, what? When I find my baby daddy, I'm skeezing up. What?
Stephanie, hoe? Who the fuck is Stephanie, hoe? Who the fuck is Stephanie, hoe?
That's what she She gonna do that. She gonna say and do that to her baby daddy. And girl, first thing a Inga gonna see when I wake him up after going through his phone. Well, she shared that from somebody. And then as far as the video, because the video was from yesterday. And so yesterday she posted, yes, I be crashing out. Single mother life is taxing. It creates a villain era. Most days are okay, but some days are my 13th reason. I put my baby daddy on blast last night because you ain't ish for leaving your kids. You're going to hell. And she put 20 50 L's behind hell. All I asked for was a break. The Inga keep hanging up in my face. I'm warning you, if I see you out any effing where, accept me for who I am, B. Wow. One thing about it, man, you cannot make a man take care of a child. You know the story I was covering yesterday with the other day with the 4-year-old who got snatched out of the mother's arms because they arguing about the father not taking care of his son. He snatches him, say, "Watch this, B," and go put a weapon in his mouth. Yeah, so you know the ending to that story. So the last thing I will be doing is trying to force a man to take care of the kids, man. Just know that you all they got. And if you crash out, there's no one else there for them. Because the father ain't there now, and he ain't gonna be there later. So as a single mother, you gotta gain strength. You gotta understand that it's only you, and you gotta get your mental health together so you can be there for your kids. Because it might get worse if they take them, which it looks like they should, because those kids are in danger to me. And you put that on social media, man, that's sad. I feel bad for the kids. The father, I don't know what to call him. But a lot of these guys don't stand up and do what's right. But a lot of them are not even equipped either. You see how much people are taking their own kids out? And then you think you can force a man to take care of a kid that if he loved them, he would have been there. He would be there doing what he's supposed to. Or maybe he ain't together mentally. Either way, this is the response of the kid's parents. Whose fault is it? Whose responsibility is it? Yours. Because we know men can walk away. They can, boys. They can walk away. But that mother's supposed to be there for her kids, man. And some men stay there and run away when trouble come, which we gonna be talking about that. The father running away from his sons, them guys snatching up his son, and he hauling ass, leaving his child to fend for himself. That's crazy. And he said his son did just what he taught him. What, to run by yourself? You on your own, little Inga. They trying to rob me. Just bullshit. Really, it really is, man. I can't respect that. I can't. I cannot. You run off and leave your child. The average mother, she ain't going nowhere. You're going to have to take her out. You're going to have to pry her fingers off of that kid. You're going to have to pry her fingers off of the vehicle. You know, like, you run off and leave your kid. They done arrested both of his parents. Man, listen. I'm still confused on that because The news is saying that the person they arrested is, I seen it said in the article it was the uncle. I hear other people saying that it's the uncle, but his name is Jamal White or Jamal White. So I'm a little confused on that because the little boy, that's his name, right? So who, I don't know. We gonna get it figured out. But let me wrap it up with Mimi. If you didn't want to give your life for kids, then don't have them. If your kids don't listen, then create boundaries. Seek help if you're struggling. Stop traumatizing those kids, okay? Like, I mean, come on. Well, you got to get it together or not. Like, this is bad. And just knowing what it's like for kids in foster care, that should be enough to make her get it together. Okay. So, all right. Let's get into the next case. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about Jamal White and his parents. Let's go here first. This channel may feature copyrighted video and audio content under the guidelines of fair use permitted by copyright statute for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. All content and credit go to the original creators. No copyright infringement is intended.
In court today, the uncle of the Milwaukee boy taken from his home, sparking a statewide Amber Alert. Prosecutors say 27-year-old Jamal White fired several shots at a car driving slowly right near the family home at 61st and Eustis the day after 7-year-old Jamal White was abducted. Police found the little boy safe on Saturday. According to the criminal complaint, White told investigators he shot at the car because, quote, he was scared for his family and he hid the gun behind the house in a wooded area. A father and son in that car were not hit. They claim they were trying to help in the search for the missing boy.
You allegedly were shooting at this car that was occupied by two people and did not hit the car at all. At all.
Look at his face. He telling the truth. You ain't hit nothing. Somebody trying to come and help. I mean, what I'm wondering is, was this brother there when the dad ran into the house and then ran out and beat up the back of the car? Like, I'm trying to figure out, why didn't he run out the house and jump? Why did he run, first of all? Okay. But anyway, you run out the house and pass the driver's side of the car instead of getting in and chasing the car. He goes to the trunk of the car and hit the trunk. I'm a little confused. Now, a lot of people will say, you don't know what you would do in this case. You know, you fight or flight, whatever. Like, you don't leave your child to fend for themselves. You just don't. You don't. It's all over YouTube. Just type in your 4-year-old abducted. Just type in your 4-year-old abducted. That's crazy. You said it's all over YouTube. Yeah, it's all over YouTube. And his son is going to remember this for the rest of his life, if not have PTSD from it. And then seeing his father run, like when he get older, he gonna have a whole different way of looking at that. He might fall out with his dad after that. He better be talking to that boy along the way. Now, the other sad part about it, the kid is in foster care. Or last reports that I heard, he was in CPS custody, which is further traumatizing the kid. Now, I will hope by now that he is with some loved ones, some relatives that can better take care of him. But from my understanding, and when I seen this at first, somebody said that his mother is no stranger to jail and stuff. Because I seen somewhere that she just got out last year or something, and I don't know what her charges were. But I do agree that they said, that the parents have some type of lifestyle. When you got a mother that's flashing all this money and just looking like money, and people be looking rich and don't be having money for gas. I don't know what their lifestyle is, but people can really make it look like something that is not, and then putting your whole family in jeopardy. Now, I don't know. She worse than the man I see with the money. Like when I went to at least I thought it was a father's page, and he had all that money up to his face and all that. That's just stupid. That's just like asking to be robbed. Would you go outside your door and just stand there with a bunch of money? Because that's equivalent to, well, it ain't, not exactly. It's worse putting it online. But you wouldn't do that. So why do you put it online? Like, I don't even want people to think I got money. Like, man. And y'all, it's going to get worse. I'm just wondering now. It makes me think, was she supposed to have him in her care? I don't know. Like, whose house was that they were at? Was it well, I'm assuming it was the father's house because he put in a driveway and all of that. So I do wonder who has custody of the son, because if she was locked up, I don't know how long she was or anything like that. But I did hear, I had heard before I seen the video that they was like, well, she is no stranger to jail herself. So let's see. They this article is coming from New York Post, and it's written today, and it says chilling video shows a 7-year-old boy being kidnapped at gunpoint as his father abandons him to run to safety. Man, he ain't gonna be able to live this one down. The news articles even writing them like this. Dad was hauling ass, okay, and left his son to fend for himself. That looks flashy. Yeah, a lot of, yes, definitely dressing flashy, look like money. I'm talking about, shoot, gold teeth, all kind of jewelry, inner tongue, and just a lot going on. Matter of fact, do I got pictures? Hold on. I think I got a couple pictures here. Let's see. I didn't put the other ones in here. See, I was so confused. I'm like, ain't that his dad? And then I find out that he's a twin, and they lost their mother. I don't know how. I'm curious to know that. How did they lose their mother? And when? So yeah, that's a couple different pictures right there. Dang, I didn't even put the ones in here I was looking for. I was looking to put in here. And then whoever he was with put some different clothes on him, look like, because I'm sure he wasn't riding a bike in that big t-shirt, but I don't know. I can't be sure. But I don't think he was. So is it true that this man is some type of relation to the mother? They both had the same last name. It's being said that this guy is some type of known scammer. Very interesting. Oh, let me move this. Oh, so it's just that I got in there. Obviously, I didn't put everything I was supposed to put in here. Okay, so let me finish reading this article. So it says the footage obtained by WISN shows little Jamal White riding his bike near his Milwaukee home when a white Jeep circles back and blocks the driveway. Yeah, so seeing that other angle, like, I wonder, what did the father do after that? Surely he didn't run off and lead a kid. Surely he didn't do that. Wait, what is this? That might be something. What is this one? Oh, her.
The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about 7 p.m. Friday night. The state not issuing an Amber Alert until 5 hours later, around midnight. Eventually, after a harrowing all-day search on Saturday.
They got him, y'all.
Police recovered the boy in a home near 39th and Lloyd around 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 miles away from
Just a terrifying 24 hours. Hannah, police have yet to reveal a motive.
Right, Blake, and same goes for the relationship, if any, between these suspects and Jamal's family. That family does tell me that Jamal is right now with Child Protective Services. As this investigation continues for police, they are hoping to reunite with him soon. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about 7 p.m. Friday night. The state not...
And that's the part I'm talking about. Like, that was his response, to run out and slam his car. I mean, not to jump in the car, not to race to him. I thought he was going out there to get I mean, maybe he was going to grab a weapon and come out or something, but nah, they ran in the house. He ran in the house, locked the door, and then came out just as they pulled off pretty much. And, hit the back of the car, and they all just standing there like, what did they get in the car at any point and try to chase down the car? Or, I mean, that's the confusing part right there. Like, you already messed up by not grabbing your son first. And you know that was the same thing that happened with the little Ronnie guy. And maybe in his, well, no, because soon as those guys walked up, they fired. I wonder if he even seen that his daughter was hit before he took off, because they probably hit her first, because that's the same side of the car they was on. I mean, it's just so upsetting, because it's no longer women and children off limits. It's no rules and none of this no more. They don't care about the kids, man. They target the kids now. F them kids. They target the kids now. This is sick. Wow, man. So that little boy, man, I would just know that he is not the protector. He gonna run. So you better tighten up your gym shoes and make sure you running too, And then he gets online and pretty much justify his actions. My thing is this, that this Inga know that he's not living right. Why don't you have a blicky on you? Exactly. You know you ain't living right. Why bring the stuff to your house too? And I wonder if he a felon and not supposed to have one. This is going to be on Tubi. That's crazy. It's definitely like a movie. Like, and it was some people that was on it from the start. Like before the other angle even came out, people was like, nah, this ain't this. Mainly because, people usually don't live through this. And so the father is like feeling like, oh, y'all just mad because my son lived and y'all wanted somebody to die, basically. But no, it's a good thing that none of that happened. He survived and all that. But seeing him run like a track star like that is really disheartening, because just to hear the screams of the little boy, it made me well up. You know what I'm saying? The boy is yelling daddy while daddy is running away. The little boy had to think for himself at the age of 7. And then now everybody know where they live at. So, I mean, I wouldn't even feel safe in the house. And then the other crazy part is you got the uncle coming out firing on some innocent people that's coming to help. Now, I didn't know what the sister was talking about at first when she was like, well, I mean, people was driving. We didn't know who it was driving slow as F around our house. The person didn't come and say nothing to us, and we ain't taking no more L's. Yeah, well, that was dumb for him to grab a gun and just fire and randomly. I can't get past all these freckles, make me want to connect the dots. Man, she got a lot of freckles, that's for sure. She was much smaller on that picture, looked like, unless it was just a close up. Let me see. Man, he ain't gonna be able to lay that down, y'all. I actually meant to slow this down. Now, the dad ain't came back outside yet. He ain't make it back outside before they put off. And it was really strange that the father was driving like that with his son. Shoot, he almost broke his neck getting up them dang on steps, and a little boy is sprinting though. He ran on the side of the house. He like, I can't make it to the door with my dad. Dad was supposed to run on the other side of that car and grab his son. Or straight ahead, because he wasn't even on the other side of the car yet. He was just right there on his bike. Right in the midst of everything. It took a woman to do what dad was supposed to do, grab him and run. Like, he ran past him. That's crazy. It's sad. But traumatizing. That little boy might not ever want to ride a bike again. Worried that might happen. And if you can't depend on your parents to protect you, who can you depend on? Because if they set this up, either one of them, man, that's crazy. I think the boy was standing on right there at that tree. Yep, he's standing right there. It's crazy. What idiot came up with this plan? He was moving fast, wasn't he? And then he gonna say, yeah, he did just like I taught him. Yeah, you go your way, daddy gonna go his. Like, no, you ain't taught him that. He wasn't wearing the same clothes that he got kidnapped either. He sure wasn't. That whoever nabbed him gave him a new shirt to put on. That little boy was hauling ass, okay? And then they just like, who's the other people? Oh, that's the granny's house? Punky Brewster is cute. I can't get past all these. Oh, the freckles, yeah. Wow. Okay, what else I got in here?
Prosecutors say 27-year-old Jamal White fired shots on Houston Street Saturday, right where the boy was taken. They say while a person was helping look for the boy on Saturday, White fired shots at their car. That person called 911, and local journalists working in the area told police they also saw him shooting. When police finally arrived, they found White and say he told them he was scared for his family.
TMJ4 obtained doorbell footage that some viewers may find disturbing. It shows Jamal ride past on a bike, and moments later, you can hear his screams.
I came down as a dad. When I heard that boy was calling for his daddy, as a father, I just came right away.
Many of the people pictured here spent Saturday knocking on doors and handing out flyers.
As a mom, the worst nightmare is to have your kid come up missing. That is the worst nightmare.
That search ended near 39th and Lloyd Saturday evening, where police were seen outside of this home.
He looked at us and we said, "You okay, cousin?" And he said, "Yeah."
A family on the other side of caution tape receiving good news as the Amber Alert for Jamal White was canceled.
Prosecutors say 27-year-old Jamal White fired shots on Houston Street Saturday, right where the boy was taken.
That's crazy. So it says here a deeper dive, dig deeper. 27-year-old Jamal White, the boy's uncle, was arrested. He told detectives he was scared for his family. It shook my son a little bit, and this is the man that he fired at. It shook my son a little bit, and it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, you almost lost your life trying to help them save one. That's crazy. He gonna get time for that. He is likely gonna get time for that. It took my son a little bit, and it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth because I heard the son is 16. The man said nobody was injured in this incident. It should be noted that Jamal White was not charged with his disappearance. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree reckless endangerment, endangering safety. His bond was set at $20,000. He is due back in court on Tuesday, July 22nd, and the Milwaukee Police Department said the 7-year-old was released to CPS. Okay, and then what's here?
The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about...
Yeah. Okay, let me go back here.
So even if you were defending yourself, you didn't even make contact with the people that you were supposed to defending yourself from.
The commissioner set White's cash bond at $20,000.
Oh, shoot. I don't want to go there yet. Wait, did I only have one in there? Hold on, y'all. How did I even get there? This about to go so quick. Oh, shoot.
Tonight, Jamal White, the uncle of 7-year-old Jamal White, is behind bars on a $20,000 bond. Jamal White was the boy that was found on Saturday after being taken at gunpoint Friday night. And Jacob Murphy is live from the scene of the abduction after an update on the young boy and his family. Jacob?
Well, Jessup, this is the area where Jamal was taken last Friday night. I talked with his aunt this morning, and she said at that time, Jamal had still not been home. We reached out to MPD today for his location. They referred us to CPS, who were unable to comment on his location today. A criminal complaint says that Jamal's uncle, Jamal White, shot at a car on Saturday while the search was ongoing on the same street that his nephew was initially taken on Friday night. This is video from last Friday when Jamal White was first taken. He was found on Saturday night, but during the search, his uncle Jamal White was arrested. A criminal complaint says a father and son saw Jamal on West Eustis before he started to shoot at them. The complaint says bullets went flying into a nearby home and into a tree. White was found in a home on West Eustis after hiding the gun because he was scared for his family. He was in court this morning, where there was debate whether or not to consider the circumstances of his nephew missing at the time.
This was a high-pressure, tense situation with a missing child. Missing child that is a family member of 2 Whites.
For reasons that are unclear, turning around and firing at a vehicle that drove down the street while many people are on that same block investigating and reporting on an abduction of a child. This defendant is the uncle of that child.
Jamal's uncle, Jamal White, remains behind bars tonight. will be in court next Tuesday for a preliminary hearing. Jessup, Natalie, back to you guys.
So Jamel.
In court today, the uncle of the Milwaukee boy taken from his home, sparking a statewide Amber Alert. Prosecutors say 27-year-old Jamal White fired several shots at a car driving slowly right near the family home at 61st and Eustis the day after 7-year-old Jamal White was abducted. Police found the little boy safe on Saturday. According to the criminal complaint, White told investigators he shot at the car because, quote, he was scared for his family and he hid the gun behind the house in a wooded area. A father and son in that car were not hit. They claim they were trying to help in the search for the missing boy.
You allegedly were shooting at this car that was occupied by two people and did not hit the car at all. At all. So even if you were defending yourself, you didn't even make contact with the people that you were supposed to be defending yourself from.
The commissioner set White's cash bond at $20,000.
What they need to take all weapons out of his eyesight, period. Like, boy, go sit down somewhere. Please. He could have hurt a bunch of people at a good time. The nephew, everybody coming to help the nephew, he fine on some bogus stuff that I don't know. I hope they figure out everything they need to know. And what upsets me about this whole Carly Russell stunt is what it appears to be, is that we barely get the attention that we need, and the times that we get it is bogus. That's not okay. They just set us back 100 years. I know that is so sad, BFF, to hear the child screaming like that. For your daddy that's running, all you see is dust where dad used to be at. Like, man, most people think they dads are heroes, especially girls. I mean, boys probably too. I'm not a boy, but I'm thinking. They think they dad is the strongest, toughest man around. And I like, man, at the age of 7 years old, he realized that his dad, they gonna have this talk for the rest of his life. Like, and when he get older and have children himself, he gonna probably look at him as a even worse. Like, how could you? I don't know, man. It's gonna take a lot to repair that, I think. Now he might be okay while he little, but unless he go to school and the kids is teasing him or something, I don't know. But this is not good, and he gonna forever have to explain himself to his child. How you left, he probably needed a diaper after he ran in that house. Talking to him, and then you could hear them saying little stuff afterwards. He ain't did a dang on thing. Okay, he just ran. That's it. I would be disappointed, man. I mean, I would really feel horrible. I would realize that my dad is a Pussy. I mean, it ain't no other way to say it. I thank the Lord that he is safe. Me too, Teresa. Thank God. That's the blessing in it. But who caused this? Why? And who else need to go to jail? He was saving his own ass. That's it. Like, you expect for a father to take a bullet for you. That's what people are saying. Well, that kind of help aid in the fact that they knew the people or something. But I don't know. Because is the father locked up or just the uncle and the mother and the whoever the Corey guy is? But while I'm still on Mimi page, and I hate to go back and forth, but I just I had mentioned that there was a lady that did a message saying that, and she was tagging her, right? Hold on. She tagged her. So we gonna go back to that right quick. She said, man, don't call me if you work at a plant. I don't want to hear all that noise in the background. I'm not getting to know you like that. I just think that's kid-ish. Oh, okay. So she talking to a man right there. Hold on. Because I seen the post. So the female that said 10:30 I'm going live, and she tagged somebody, meet me on there. You got me effed up, meet me and get your SSA. You talking crazy. And then Mimi said F your live. Let's see what they talking about. And Mimi Young, I'm on your ASS. Be ready, bit. Where you at? I can pull up since you keep going left. That since you keep going, I left that ish alone. Mimi, nah, I ain't say none. Yes, else I'm about to make you cry, man. You got me effed up. So that's the same person. Her name's Sheba Hardy. I don't know what that is about. She said, Mimi Young, I have an autistic son. Inbox me and I will add you to our group as well. You need support, and we are here to help you. See, it's so many groups and stuff that you can get in, that people that's dealing with the same thing, but just getting on here crashing out, that just show mental illness and that you need help. Like, seriously. So this person said you need support and we are here to help you. I deal with this plus more. He is sensory seeking. He needs therapy. It's a tough road, but they are very smart, loving children. I know it gets frustrating, but that's your baby and he loves you. They both love you. I'm here if you need me, baby girl. We got to stand together. And so, yeah, that's good to know that, somebody is reaching out and stuff. But of course, she ain't said a dang on word on that one. Not nothing, okay? Nothing. So you got to look at stuff like that. Somebody care. And she said that on the live that they the stream they arguing about. Somebody said that's crazy girl from the Jarvis Butts case. What? I was like, her name sounds familiar. The one that went into the shop. Kicking somebody while they're down is diabolical, especially when we can all be down. This is so weak and unfortunately typical for our community. This is a prime example of we got to do better. She's clearly going through something mentally, even though you're harming. Even spoke on harming herself, and this is how you and everyone reacts. Y'all sick AF. Now, they are under the comment with the girl saying that lady saying that she was about to go live. Mimi just commented and said, F you. I don't know what that's about. But she's probably somebody in her family, because right before that, Mimi posted, because both of the posts were from 16 hours ago. Mimi posted, she posted 16 hours ago before that lady posted hers. She said, I post real life ish. I don't I don't have to explain. I don't have to explain it. Y'all the ones scared to speak out, even when y'all got the chance. Spreading awareness is one of my traits. I can only be real. Ain't nothing sugar coated about my experience. I'm glad I was able to reach the people who are also going through the same circumstances as me. I never cared about the negative comments. I know what I do on a daily basis, 25/8, she said. Not 24/7, but 25/8. Ask about me. Yes, I was frustrated, but this is just another day in my roller coaster life. Y'all post everything else, but can't be real about anything. Sheba Hardy, that's the one she is arguing with in another post. You suck. Y'all post everything else, but can't be real about anything. Sheba Hardy, you suck. Anyways, y'all can keep sharing her whack ass posts. I still don't care. Oh. So what is that all about? Oh, I went in the hospital, scarred my baby foot like a needle. Hold on. Somebody said, I'm sorry you're going through this. Keep praying. God give you strength. And somebody said, Big Back Self took that as an opportunity to try and go viral. Oh, somebody. So the Sheba girl went live. Okay, so somebody said, I swear I look up to you for even having a nerve to say something. I hold mine in and I continue with my life. But it's hard. But I know that my kids are a blessing to have. And I know that the dads are not like us, but that's okay. I have 5 kids. 3 I put in high school by myself. 3 I put in high school by myself. Okay. I have 2 more that's gotta go to high school, and I'm okay with that. I just hope to find peace. She kind of said that like high school is a college, but I don't know if she paying tuition, but she ain't say that. But anyway, I'm gonna just keep going. That kind of a little confusing. Somebody said I'll stop smoking weed when life stops smoking me. I put speakerphone on. Okay. So I don't know what the other lady. Let me go on her page because we here now. We is here now. And she said I be crashing out. Accept me for who I am. B. Oh, somebody said, and you up now about to do it all again because that's what real women do. It's beyond being a great mother. It shows your character as a person. Everyone ain't cut for real. Everybody ain't cut for real life. And then man, Mimi responded to that. Man, I'm tired of being strong. Strong shit break too. And then the person said, facts. I totally understand. Trust me, it gets easier or you get stronger. I haven't figured out that part. I haven't figured that part out. I just know the kids grow up and the things that are a burden become a memory. You need support praying. You need support praying you receive the village you need in your life. I know I'm a stranger, but I'm in the city as well. If you ever want to have a play date with the kids, ooh wee, man. That's kind of called trauma bonding, and it don't never work out good when it's trauma bonding. It don't. Daddy was saving. Let me go down here. Shout out to Browns in the building. How you doing, fam? Good seeing you here. I seen you earlier. Browns, you be everywhere. Just like me. Yes, something just ain't right. It's something in the buttermilk with this baby story. Man, okay, Teresa, it is. My dad ran and left me. He did? Oh, you mean the boy gonna be saying that? Man, he ain't gonna be able to listen. And then the articles to prove it, the video, everything is televised. Like, ain't nothing secretive no more. Yeah. And shoot, let me go to the father's page right quick, see what I can gather. Oh shoot, my phone about to croak over here. We got 14%. Dang. 14%. So let's see if anybody in the family if they giving us an update or what's going on here. So the grandmother, she spoke out, when it first happened, it's 5 days ago. This is our grandson, our hearts hurt, and this is when he was still missing. So let me see what what her latest post is. Oh shoot, the father confirmed that. Jeez. Yeah, so the grandmother posted 4 days ago just thanking everybody. We want to thank everyone again for all that helped us find our grand nugget baby Jay. He's doing well, but there's still a long road ahead for him. We're truly grateful, and we know we couldn't have made it through without prayer, support, and willingness to step in when it mattered. With love, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Yeah, and she actually do have her stuff private, but I guess ain't nobody trolling her. Hold on. All this damn music, I can't play that. The music louder than she is. Okay, so we gonna get up out of there. Somebody posted 2 days. Well, now let's go out of there. So new footage has surfaced involving a 7-year-old Milwaukee boy that was kidnapped named Jamal White. So he named after his uncle? Like that's the part that gets me. He named after his uncle and not his dad. So you mean to tell me this man ran and left his son? They were after him. The screams of that baby yelling daddy hits even harder now. You not taking me without, you not taking my child without having to take me too. Okay? And so that's why he was screaming even harder. You could hear him scream. His screams was at a distance, and then you could hear them get closer as they went out. But that boy witnessed his father run before he even turned around good. So he like screaming for his dad, like, come get me. Like, you left me. Heck, that's what them screams was about more than anything. That's so sad. That is messed up. Now, this is what somebody said. So allegedly, the parents of Jamal White came up with the idea of napping their son so they could get a GoFundMe. Once they got enough from the GoFundMe, they apparently was gonna mysteriously find him. I knew it was a setup. The police found him first. They all screwed now. The father was actually there at the scene, the kidnapping, but he ran in the house and left the son to fend for himself. The mother and brother have been arrested, although I think the mama and uncle set it up. Peep, the both have the same last name. This story has so many turns. Yeah, so that guy Corey that they got the same last name as the mother, Corey Williams and Siobhan Williams. Let's see. I don't see their birthdays, and they was arrested on the same day. Let me see. And I don't know if her charges are showing up now, but it says that the charges are pending. Her charges. Let me pull that back up. That's crazy. Where is the
The boy's father spotted slamming. Prosecutors say 27-year-old
Okay, so I'll just read it. I guess I don't have it in here. I don't know, what is this I had? Okay, so yeah, her charges are showing up as pending, and the uncle, y'all seen what the charges they said about him. But this is the first I'm hearing about the GoFundMe. Let me see this. The 50,000 cash reward is what I was hearing that they was trying to get, because somebody put up 50,000 cash reward and the family allegedly called in a tip. I don't know how true that is or not. They got this little boy 4 feet weighing 80 pounds. I don't believe that. Okay, hold on. So 2 days ago, they somebody posted that the mother was arrested. Let's see what they saying. Wait a minute, I can't hear nothing.
Jamal White case has been getting out of hand and crazy. Like, I don't know. So Jamal White's mother, Siobhan Williams, has been arrested. And so right now people are speculating, and rumor has it that her and Corey Williams, which they're saying they are cousins, but I don't know. But they're saying that them two got together and I don't know who else, whatever, came up with a plan to kidnap the son, Jamal White, so that they can start a GoFundMe and get money that way, and I guess get people to feel sorry for them, whatever the case may be, help them look for him. But it didn't quite work out in their favor, and cops found him before they could even, go on with their plan. And so she's been arrested, and at least when I did my research, her charges are still pending. So we don't know exactly why she's in jail yet. Her bond is set at $10,000, and so I guess it's like a wait and see. But I really hope that that's not the case, because baby, if that's the case, these people are crazy and sick. You hear me? And apparently she's gotten in trouble before, different things that, like I said, is not related to this. And I even seen that she's, I guess, those places where you can go and get loans. She's been going and get loans and then not paying them back, different things like that. And then if her and Corey are cousins, then, they got some explaining to do, okay? And then another thing, Jamal White has been arrested. Jamal is not the dad, he's the uncle. So the dad is a twin brother, Jamal and Jamal White. Okay, so Jamal White, the boy that was abducted, kidnapped, he's a junior. And his dad's name is also Jamal White. Okay, so Jamal was arrested because supposedly
Jamel, the name is just so confusing. Because I'm like, what? The way this lady looking. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now I got some pictures of them. They are identical. Have anybody heard what happened to their mother? How did their mother pass? Because I wonder if they were around when it happened, if they you never know. I just covered a story about a lady that was unalived, and she actually watched her mother be unalived when she was 10 years old, and it ended up being her fate too. Just so sad. grab this. Yeah, he getting some time behind that. First degree reckless endangerment, dangerous with a weapon, a felony, first degree reckless endangerment. He got 2 of them. And 2 use of a danger felony. That's what it say here. Oh, yeah, that's where I need to I need to go there to see what they saying to him. If he still got his page up. Wait, I should have seen that by now. Yeah, there it is. All right, so I just wanted to go to his post that he had posted about this. And so the first one, so it started off 2 days ago that he was posting. Oh, he actually shared the video that I just played, the little bit of the video. Wait, or did he? Wait, let me make sure I'm on the actual page. Okay, so the first post he made about any of this was when his brother got arrested. And he shared it from the Milwaukee County, Wisconsin recently booked. Hold on. And he just posted free top. Somebody said the kid looked more like the uncle than the dad. They twins. And I guess they didn't know that at the time. Because I sure was confused about that. Okay, so after that was posted 3 days ago. Then his next post is explaining himself. Like, y'all foul as hell, painting them crazy ass narrative. Even the police treat me like I'm the bad guy. As long as my baby's straight, all that even matters. All that ever mattered. I still ain't seen my baby face to face. The police locked me all day Saturday, questioning me, even when I told them everything I knew. All while my baby's still missing. Free top. I don't owe nobody nothing but my baby Jay. He put a 7 or 8 ball in a hand. Okay. Hold on.
Hey, chill! Jack, look it up!
That's him holding up his belt. He's winning like a boxing belt. Somebody said you should have kept this post in the archives, little mama. Wow, he ain't gonna live this one down, man. And you know the internet is cruel anyway. So yeah, just a bunch of ghettos. Okay, hats. Anyway, should have kept this post in the archives. Don't insult us mamas like that. We would never. A mother would never, like, they getting on his top about calling him a mama. Now, like, Mama Bear would have been right there on his arse, okay? When you heard him screaming, bro, you were supposed to jump into action. Yes, he's safe. No thank you to you. But you did fail him as a father and a man. And then somebody said, well, guns drawn on both of them, huh? Now, had they shot either, that too would be another excuse. Stop with the cap. You sound stupid AF. And I don't know if he even tried to battle these comments, because he just definitely had to know that this was going to happen. Exactly how he finna have to have this rep on him forever. He about to have this rep on him forever, leaving his son when he could have been a man and protected him. I would say most people don't agree with him leaving. Laugh my ass off. You ran and left him. LOL. I don't think he gonna like you when he get older. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like what I was saying earlier. He gonna have to explain that to his son because it's gonna be stages to this. Like he can't unsee that. He can't unmake that happen. He gonna have to explain that when he get in high school. Every turn of his life, he gonna have to re-explain that. Wait, let's watch this again, Dad. Now what happened right here? They gonna slow it down, all kind of stuff. That's crazy. To run off and leave your child, man. But you ran. Why didn't you jump in the car while calling the police and follow the Jeep? Good question. He was probably hiding in the closet because he's a drug dealer. Oh my God, somebody said it. Bruh, you left your child outside. I don't know. That baby was so hurt watching you leave him. Kids forgive quick because they love so hard, but that baby will have a hard time trusting you as a safe place moving forward. Yeah, I would think so. You let little man down, and it's not being told to you enough from your loved ones. Based off of how you keep trying to brush the situation off, ain't enough sorries for that mistake. Hey, I can't say that I don't agree. I definitely can't say that I don't agree with that. He could have did better. I mean, and if you don't want to fight the internet, just don't say nothing, man, because ain't no way. I would feel like crap for doing that. And you don't know how you going to react until you in that situation. You don't have to prove ish to these ninjas. Focus on you and nephew, dude. Giving these haters energy. Well, I mean, he felt like he had to explain. Just don't say nothing. They would have found another post to get on him on, though. My son was doing what I taught him. You taught him to run for his life when you abandoned him. They're gonna have to ill me. I was not about to let them take my baby without a fight. F out of here. Somebody tagged him and said, left his child outside to die. No more foul than you running and leaving them. Man, those cops treating you like the bad guy. Found your child when you ran from them. Man. Dang. You supposed to hop in that car. You slammed your hand on I mean, I don't care who am I? Running off leaving your son is crazy work. You must ain't got no gun. Like, I mean, if he would have had a weapon, he probably would have hurt his damn son out of everybody that was in the car. So good thing that he didn't have a weapon like his brother and fired on something that he wasn't even like. This is just all bad. All bad. Okay. And then he posted again with the video of him running. Yeah, I ran. He said, hell yeah, I ran. I'm thinking they trying to rob me, not take my damn baby. Y'all slow. No, you fast as hell. Boy, he's a track star. We slow, but you fast. You outran your son for damn sure. He's a track star. But anyway, he said, hell yeah, I ran. I'm thinking they about to rob me, not take my baby. Y'all slow, but he ain't. We both alive. not because of your doings. But I'm happy the little boy's alive. Damn, baby, y'all slow. Y'all both alive, and my baby tried to get away like I taught him. Let me finish reading that again. Hell yeah, I ran. I'm thinking they trying to rob me, not take my damn baby. Y'all slow. We both alive, and my baby tried to get away like I taught him. God had us the whole time. Obviously, I did right. My baby's safe. God saved y'all. It wasn't your time to go. The new video shows the chaotic abduction that sparked an Amber Alert. Oh my God! F all y'all on bro. No, F all y'all. Free my bro. Y'all Inga's wrong. That's what he put under the video that he shared. He said everybody. Oh, so in this one, he was fighting with everybody. In the video. What? F y'all. He said F y'all on bro. Free my bro. Y'all Inga's wrong. Shut the F up. The comment Mal is responding to has been deleted. Dang, that was gonna be a good one to read. Now, why y'all listen here? They deleting stuff. Dirty deleting. All the good comments got deleted. Now, so we talking about the baby or your brother? Who kidnapped him? I'm confused. Right, because that's what he put. That okay? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah, he done deleted some stuff. That was probably some good questions that they gonna have to retrieve that. It must have been something important in that. Mal, so we talking about the baby or your brother? Who kidnapped him? I'm confused. Maul, I guess. And then Maul says to Crystal, no, Chris, my brother locked up on a shooting, on shooting MF, spinning a block multiple times with tents, and my baby just got napped, and my granny stayed there. You see, I ain't have a weapon to protect my baby or myself, and we both survived. Oh my God! So he done told us that's his granny house. So granny ain't about to move. Well, I mean, dang, that's his granny house. He just put granny on blast. I was wondering who house it was though. So there it is. This is granny crib. They done blew up granny's spot. They absolutely did. I thought it was the other way around. That's my fault. Somebody said, friend, I want to fight. That's it. You ugly people wait. Mal, this is Ma saying you ugly people ain't like you ain't even got the right to speak. What? Hold on, y'all. Somebody said not fight. That's what your brother should have done, and your nephew wouldn't have been kidnapped. And Mal and people who let kids get napped shouldn't speak either. So you can explain what the hell happened, sir, since you on this post being cool. My baby straight. You worried about me. Worry about the baby. All y'all foul as hell. F all y'all. That was Maul. Boy, this is like I said, a lot of dirty deleting here. So we ain't getting the full story. But Maul said, us surviving not enough, huh? Y'all wanted the dad dead, huh? Hell nah, the daddy still get to see his baby. And then somebody said, you was never in danger. Any real illers would have smoked you running in the doorway. It F they want to babysit your baby. The F they want to babysit your kid for when they have you right there. Makes sense. Okay, so let's read this conversation because Maul is responding to that. He said, how would I know who the F a real iller is? The moment of the running on us, y'all mad my son here. Just dumb and got no heart is what somebody said about him. Cause this it's a conversation between two people at first, but everybody butt in and they all gaining up on him. And these are men talking. And then somebody said exactly. He keep talking about he ain't have no gun and was scared like they wasn't even trying to smoke your ass. They would have been blowing since they got out the car. They was probably trying to take his ASS because you see dog went straight for his kid and the other pressed him. They was trying to take both of y'all. And instead of you getting your muscle up, you decided to leave your son out there screaming, crying for his daddy. Just foul. How the F you sleep? Those screams would be on my own repeat, even if I helped my son. But since you didn't, I don't know. It's ill in him. So then somebody said, and dude literally came out the house running, banging on the back of the trunk instead of getting in the car and going behind his effing child. The F, exactly. Yeah. If they want you dead on arrival, he would have gotten put down. They let him run in the house. Shit, not what he portraying it. And then given somebody else said, given he owed somebody and they wanted their money, not a life, but I digress. Glad as hell the kid is okay. For real, for real. This is crazy, right, BFF? But they telling them right. Shout out to Ryder in the building. How you doing, fam? Yeah, they telling them right. Like, ain't no way. The average woman ain't going nowhere. She gonna be there kicking, screaming, holding her kid. Like, I'm talking about clothes. Somebody gonna be naked before mama let go. I'm talking about a real mama. Like, that little boy got let down early. At 7 years old, he realized that his dad is not a superhero. He realized that he is not brave. He realized that all the pep talks, it's just bad. I don't know. This stuff he hearing from people is the least of his concerns. His son, he gonna have to explain this to him. And all this stuff they putting out there, maybe he'll delete it. But once you put this stuff out, his son will have all this. Like, I'm sitting here screenshotting stuff as I'm reading. I'm like, this ain't going nowhere. So somebody said, nah. My question is, why didn't you hop in the car to follow them after they drove off? That's right. Like that. Why did you pass the driver's side door to go hit the back of the damn trunk? Like, you should have been you should have been getting in that car. You already left your son, so now you want to redeem yourself, right? Hold on. Somebody said, what if it was real and they would have smoked this kid? How the F can you live with knowing you ran and closed the door on your 7-year-old while he was screaming for you? Be real, my boy. But somebody said, Inga, I live in St. Louis, Inga. I'm in the ish. And around this ish 24 hours a day. And in his situation, Buddy just ain't have time to think or react. The Inga just took off, thinking they about to still come behind him to get him and not his son. It's almost like he tried to lead them away from his son. No, he was just running. He was running for grandmama. Now that we know that's whose house he was going to, he was running for granny. That's what daddy was doing while his son was screaming daddy. He was hollering grandmama. But anyway, god dang. I'm just happy the boy is okay. And BFF, what you usually say? Niggas. Niggas. Anyway, wait a minute. So, hold on. This is wild. Okay. So let me get back to the question. She said, my question is, why didn't you hop in a car to follow them after they drove off? At that point, you were no longer in danger of being robbed. I think that is what is most frustrating. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, how you gonna run to the back of the car instead of getting in the car and chasing them? He know the deal. Like, he must know what's going on too, right? Like, what was the mission to find your son? Get out of I mean, I'm just confused. I get it. Okay, he wanted to get out of immediate danger. I thought he was going to get something and come back out or something, but then, that's the crazy part. At what point was you gonna save your kid? Anyway, my question is, why didn't you hop in the car, follow them after they drove off? At that point, you were no longer in danger of being robbed. I think that's the most frustrating part. I have 4 children and I am terrified of this. Even if you freaked out and only thought of yourself at the time, when you came back to your senses, like I was just saying, okay, and seen them take off, take your son, throw him in the car and pull off, why didn't you follow them? Like, as the mother of the children, I would have felt like you definitely dropped the ball. Thank the good Lord above that your baby was returned, but you, sir, did not make that happen. I pray that your actions out in these streets didn't lead to all of this. Praying that both his kidnappers get taken into custody, and that this is a wake-up call for a lot of people to leave certain lifestyles alone, especially when you have children that depend on you to keep them safe. Exactly. They all at your granny house. So whatever you doing out there is trickling down to your whole dang on family. This is crazy. Even firing on someone that was there to help. That's crazy. I mean, way after the fact. Like, you late for that. Was his brother there at the time, I wonder? Or did he come with it later? Like, you was way too late to be coming firing. By this time, people didn't seen what's happening and they trying to help. And you fired on the help. Make it make sense. It don't. Anyway, niggas. He wasn't, because it was a setup. See? And that's what make it seem like the dad is involved, like talking all of that stuff out. Shout out to T Beezy for rocking with her girl for 7 months. Shout out to you, T. Shout out to my sniper sleuth. Da-ra-da-da. Okay, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. But yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing all this talking about the dad. I didn't know that I was gonna be so passionate about it. But that ain't no way. Like, I wouldn't even trust this man with my kids. What's on her face? Wait, it's probably a watermark and the freckles. Did y'all see the attempted kidnapping that happened around the same and next day? Those parents stood on business. Oh, yes. Yes, you talking about that man that came and grabbed that little boy and then threw him into the mom's knee. The mom and the dad chased his ass, held him down. I think that's what you're talking about. Those parents stood on business and chased the kidnapper down, caught him. Yes, yes. Yes, they did. They sure did. That's how parents supposed to act. But I was like, well, dang, the man just threw their kid, right? So the kid is on the ground. Both parents take off running, and they also had a child in a stroller. That they said, so they ran off and then left their kids with a bunch of strangers. But they was like, we getting him. Like they were like, we gonna multitask. So they left their kids there. That was something. So I'm glad you said that, because that's something that I need to play. Yeah, because that's how real parents supposed to act. But I'm at my time, y'all. Like I said, I did not expect to go in. I don't know if I went in or not. I was just saying how I felt, because ain't no damn way I would do that. Nah. When you know that you the only help, who else was gonna save his son? Who else was gonna save him? If daddy left running, you was the only one out there with him. And I remember when somebody came out defending, saying he was not alone. His dad was out there. He was alone though, because daddy left. Him screaming and hollering, and it's so unfortunate that he did that. But I'm so happy that the little boy is found. He is safe. Well, I hope he's safe with family at this point. But I know that he had to go to CPS. And hopefully somebody in the family will be able to get him. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I am gonna get up out of here. Shout out to Lisa. Thanks for popping in. And y'all, please smack the thumbs up on the way out. We're gonna get up out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and love, y'all. We out.